Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth and I'm back today to record another video for you guys. This one specifically I wanted to do about what's coming in, like what are the opportunities or energies that are coming in. This is going to be a pick a card reading. I want to structure it like that, but some of you may want to watch, through the video to see what other messages resonate, see if other groups resonate. But yeah, I'm gonna jump right in, and I'm gonna pick 3 cards and then talk about the energies and basically what I see coming in. And this is a timeless. I may do like a April focused reading also after this. I haven't made up my mind yet, but you may see that also on my channel. Just so you guys know, I'm not able to monetize my videos, so please like and share and comment as much as possible. It really helps. Any donations really help at this time. People are not seeing my videos. Some of my videos are only like 22 people are seeing my videos, so please share and like and all that stuff. Super helpful. My goal is to try to monetize my videos again, so it would make it worthwhile to continue to do these videos. So and of course I am booking private readings, so definitely hit me up, oracledaphne.com. That's my website. You can send a payment through Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo for $75 for half an hour or $90 for 45 minutes. One way or the other, happy to book. Yeah, so let's jump into your reading. I'm picking 3 cards and I want to see what's going to come through here. I may or may not hold up the cards too, just so you guys know. Okay, so card 1, group 1. Card 2, group 2. And card 3, group 3. And let's just see what I get here. We're going to start with group 1. Group 1 is the Queen of Pentacles. This came up, and it's funny, I did shuffle, so came up for one of the other readings I did today, but that's okay. That can happen. It's just one of those things. Let me see what's coming in. I'm also going to look to see what blockages there are too. This is a very challenging group. I'm going to say that there are many blockages to what could come in for you, and it may last a significant period of time where it may seem like all the things that you don't want, you're manifesting. All of the things that maybe, kind of suck in life or are challenging in life. I feel like if you're manifesting a person, you're going to be manifesting a person who is undecided about whether they want to date you or not. Number 1. Some of you are manifesting, or trying to, are manifesting some kind of breakup or divorce. That's what I see for some. And for some of you, you are like manifesting a certain amount of confusion or chaos in which it blocks you. So like, let's just say hypothetically you wanted to settle down and have a family. Whatever it is that you are like sabotaging, like you could be sabotaging yourself in whatever way, but to me, you're manifesting some kind of element of sabotage where, let's just say you want to settle down and have a family that's blocked by other factors, other things that you are doing or not doing. And one of the things that came through is this 3 of Wands in reverse. And to me, that is the roller coaster ride. the fact that that's what's coming in, I'm not gonna lie, that's the card that showed up in this position, and that's what's coming in. And the roller coaster ride is a relationship or something in life that you're doing that feels comfortable, that feels safe, where you've strapped yourself in, click, and go, okay, I guess I'm along for the ride. And you go along with it, and you don't change it because for whatever reason it feels comfortable, or it feels like you can't change it, or you don't want to change it, or you don't know how to change it. And there's repetition here. So like, for whatever reason, you are manifesting repetition. That's what's coming in. I wish I could say that you're manifesting all these other beautiful things, but I feel like you're manifesting something that feels safe or feels comfortable. For some of you, it's all the things that would be challenging, whether it's work problems or relationship issues. To me, that's what's coming in. In order for that to change, you're going to have to, I feel like, set some boundaries. Make a clear plan for yourself and follow through on whatever that plan is. Find your peace within life. Make your peace with life. That's what it feels like. That's the message for group one. This is a difficult message to deliver because I wish I could deliver something better. But, you know, there is a lot of communication that's coming in. There is healthy communication that's coming in. I do see that. For those of you who are trying to like make friends or connect with other people, I do see healthy friendships and healthy like things in common. Maybe it's like common activities. Maybe you join a group somewhere. It could be an online group. It could be an in-person group. It could be like a running group or some kind of club, or some sort of like thing where you connect with other people. Study group even for some of you. It feels more like though there's this element of communication. For some of you, there's like a over communication or under communication for some people, like an imbalance in communication. Depends on the person and the situation. Like, you may be involved with somebody where there's good communication at times and bad communication at times, and we all have that issue, but it just feels kind of like, again, a roller coaster. Now, some of you may have a lot going on in your life where that's what's coming in for you. You have like a roller coaster type life in which you're kind of like always on the edge of your seat and you don't really know what's coming, and you're just kind of along for the ride, and a lot is happening, and it's hard to kind of breathe, and it's hard to kind of maybe regroup or catch your bearings or catch your breath and to feel like you know where things are going. And there is, you know, a lot of, and I'm getting a tingle on that. So, you know, some of you may be not sure where something's going in a relationship or not sure where things are going in your life. And like, my guide is showing me a specific person that I know that has a lot going on, you know. They have a medical practice, they have a family, they have a lot happening. You know, I'm sure they have pets, I'm sure they have cars, I'm sure they have, you know, responsibilities, I'm sure they have family obligations. So that's all part of it, okay? That's all part of like what part of the roller coaster. To me, it's like I'm hearing a lot of, okay, we're going to go here and we're going to go there and this is what we need. And like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of movement. I'm seeing a lot of movement, and some of you it's hyperactivity or just overactivity for some, and or overactivity for people in your life. So let's just say, you know, you got a partner or, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, and like there's an overactivity with them, you know. So it's like once the weekends hit, it's constant like activity. And there's a lot of factors or a lot of people that are part of that activity, or just a lot of like trying to like get things together. That's what I want to say. It's almost like, let's just say you plan to go to a ball game, right? And, you know, you were taking like a whole bunch of, you know, people in your family, and everybody would like load up in the car, and everybody would need to have their snacks and their drinks and their water bottles and like, you know, everything packed, and just like, it's like a preparation kind of thing where it's like getting ready to go and then going. It's kind of a roller coaster ride. And then when you get there, then it's like, you know, there's ordering of food, and it's food is everywhere, and just like everybody's kind of chaotic. I don't know. That's what, like, an example that I'm seeing here. I do want to move on to the next group. Hopefully you guys are not too mad at me about this one, but this is, I read honestly from the cards. Okay. I don't sugarcoat stuff. So if, you know, if it doesn't resonate, I'm sorry, but if you know, hopefully it will for the people that are watching. Okay. I have to get organized here. Just a second. I think this was group 2. Yes. So card 2, group 2. This is the golden rod. Oh no, sorry, the golden seal card. And this is one of my favorite cards in my health deck because it's having a sweet tooth. It's having a real sweet tooth and eating a lot of sweet things. Could be those of you, you know, it's funny I mentioned for group 1 medical practice, someone that's watching could be a dentist, or, you know, works with teeth in some way, orthodontist or oral surgeon or somebody like that. You know, it's funny. This is also someone who works with food. This is the baker. This could be the chef, the cook. This is also the singer, okay? The main medicine from this card is the Golden Seal Propolis Throat Spray. The Golden Seal Propolis Throat Spray is actually a very interesting thing that I found a long time ago when I lived in South Seattle. And I started taking that spray when I got sick instead of taking antibiotics. And I never took antibiotics again. I love that stuff so much. And I think $11. And it is probably the best investment. And it's funny because I gave this to my dad, and he eventually had one in like every room of his house. He was obsessed with it. And like my mom sent me a coat of his when he passed, and he had the Golden Seal throat spray in his pocket of that coat. So, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's a simple thing. Some of you, it's a simple thing. If you have allergies, or if you have, you know, you're overly active like me when you're talking a lot, you might want to invest in some Golden Seal Propolis throat spray. And specifically the one by Gaia Herbs is the one that I like. So there's that. I do want to pull some messages as far as what's coming in. But it's funny because this is an interesting card in general. Some of you are manifesting someone to come back into your life from the past. I'm seeing that. I'm also seeing you're manifesting this, what I would call like a popping of emotion, because we have the King of Cups in reverse. To me, this is like admitting something, or like admitting feelings, or like for some of you, it's like the drunk text or the drunk phone call that you get from somebody when they've had too much alcohol, where they tell you how they really feel or something like that. You know, it doesn't have to be that though. Like usually this is someone who's very contained, like their emotions are very contained. and then like there's something that causes them to kind of pop. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, because there's all these other cards that are actually positive around it. I don't feel like it's bad. I feel like this is like it could be like a discovering of like feelings of like, you know, I don't know, like it's like a release of feelings, or like a truth that comes up, you know, truth that comes out somehow, unexpectedly too. Yeah. And it's very healing. Whatever this is, like whatever it is that somebody tells you, maybe and this could be you know, you tell somebody something, or somebody tells you, whatever truth it is, it's very deeply healing. Some of you are not allowing things to come in. You don't want things to come in. You're refusing them. So let's just say someone showed up your door with your pizza, you know, with pizza. You would be like, no, I don't want that. That's the wrong kind. You would say, you know, if somebody came, you know, someone said, do you want to go out? You would say no. If someone said, can I send you, I don't know, some birthday cake? You would say no. Like, I feel like for some of you, you're so in the mode of saying no that it's really challenging for the universe to send you anything, and it's really challenging for other people to do things for you also. Seeing that. I'm also seeing things are going to happen. We got the Ten of Swords in reverse, and that's one of my favorites, and I talked about this earlier today. Ten of Swords in reverse coming in. This is where things come in at the last second. It comes in, and maybe you resist, and then you have this moment of like, okay, I guess I'll just allow whatever needs to come in. That's good. And something comes through for you. Something comes through. And there will be a lot of emotion with that too. I see a lot of emotion with that. Some of you, there's an opportunity that's going to come through that's going to require you to travel, maybe long distance. There's things that are coming through that are not going to be to your liking, you know, similar to group 1. It feels like the things that you are manifesting are things that you don't want. You're going to have to really, really focus. Everyone watching this video is going to have to figure out what they want. Because if you are in a space of not being very clear with the universe or not knowing, then unfortunately what's going to happen is you're going to be getting all this, to me it's like all the crud. It doesn't feel like as negative as group 1 or like as challenging, but I feel like there's some of you that are very, very willful, that are like, you want it a certain way. You want whatever to come through a certain way at a certain time. Like some of you are just very stuck in like, okay, I want X, Y, Z to come through, and it needs to come through now, or it needs to come through in 5 years time. You have like a plan. Like some of you have like this plan. And it's not helpful because for whatever reason, it's just like you're trying to control it. You're trying to control when things happen, how things happen. And if it doesn't happen the way you want it or how you want it, then you don't want it. That's the thing. That's it. To me, there's a willfulness there. And, you know, you're going to have to become more open to things that maybe you're not expecting, or positive things that could come through that aren't factored into your plans, you know? Okay. Group 3, moving on to group 3. This is the spiritual commitment card. This is the card about a deceased loved one specifically that's there, that's watching over you, specifically. So whatever is going to come through for group 3, it may be helped along by this person. That's what I want to say. But let's see what else we get here. Let's see. For some of you, you are the channel for money, and there is going to be a lot of money coming through. It may come through a partnership. It may come through a relationship. Someone, I was going to say someone, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Someone, something. I don't know. I have to say, someone that's watching, okay, going back to that train, someone that's watching has to switch paths or has to really think clearly about their decisions, because there's some element of problem or challenge that's coming, that's like a train of things that will be very catalytic, or like a catalyst for like a series of events in your life, which really don't allow for the positive. Serious problems, you know, financial issues, serious disagreements, for some of you, housing issues. You need to go very, very carefully and think through very, very slowly before you move, before you make a change, before you invest in something, before you decide to say yes to anything. You actually really need to think things through. Some of you are going to be repairing a relationship with someone where there was no contact. That's coming through. Some of you are going to be recovering from maybe not feeling so good. Some of you are actually allowing somebody else to help you, which again, similar to the other group, maybe where they weren't allowing it, someone in this group's allowing it, allowing someone to help in some way, help them in some way. There's people in this group that are trying to manifest some element of a very material life, and it could be someone in their life where it's like the person in their life or them is really valuing their material possessions, and it's not bad, it's just that there's this over identification with it, you know? So it's like you would allow in, I don't know, like a very fancy car or a very fancy piece of luggage, or that's what's coming in, something that's expensive, something that's going to add to your material life. And it's interesting because that's what you're allowing in, but you're also allowing in this element of the unhealthy dating life, where there's more than one person that you're dating, and it's complicated and it's confusing, you know? So I would say this group needs to focus on like things that matter that are not material, and figure out like, okay, if they didn't have any material things, what would they do with their life? What would be inspiring to them? What would they want? I almost cannot read for this group because this group has such like strong, material needs or desires and over identification with the material world, that the spiritual messages and the people that might come in or that might be, or the experiences, to me are all blocked. Like there's a blockage with regards to the spiritual aspects of life. That's what I see. There's just an over identification with the material. And yeah, you'll manifest material things. Maybe it'll be a new couch. Maybe it'll be a new car. Maybe it'll be a new house. But there needs to be a balance. That's what I think of the spiritual and the material. And it's really challenging because I used to see that message in my I'd see it in numerology. It would pop up and I'd be like, yeah, you know. And I didn't understand because we all get into that mode of thinking, okay, well, we want material things, you know, but sometimes it's just finding that balance between what's important and the material things. That's where you want to be. That's where you want to be, because if you're always thinking about material things, then you're not allowing some of the other great experiences of life to happen. I want to leave off there. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and all that stuff. I will be back again for more. Please donate, like, share. All of that really helps. Give me a thumbs up. Click the bell. That way you know when I post my videos. I send everyone big hugs, big kisses. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Okay, all the best. Take care, guys. Bye.